Aaron, a big two-run shot for Oswaldo Cabrera. He did not play he was not in the starting lineup during that Miami series. Then with the off day and the rain, it's been 5 days since he was in there. Just how difficult is that to do?
Obviously not very. Cabby's always ready and prepared, and had some good at-bats today, worked a walk in his first AB, I think, and then really got into one in a situation where he's trying to pull the ball. So just another nice job by him and a winning cause.
What did you think of Clark overall? 7 strikeouts, but also a handful of walks out there as well.
Yeah, I mean, the walks kind of late got him. But I thought he was pretty good. I thought his stuff looked good. He was getting swing and miss from guys that you don't typically see swing and miss from, which I think is a tribute to his stuff. So all in all, pretty good. Would have liked to see him work through that 6th there. But, I think the 5th inning where he walked the back-to-back guys and then was able to get out of it with a big double play ball, not perfect, but I thought his stuff was, again, good.
Still early in this season, but even going back to last season, it seemed like 3rd time through the order kind of has been his issue. What do you think he needs to do to take that next step?
Just execute, when he gets more and more opportunities, execution. I think did he walk Quan to start that inning? No, Quan got the base at the left, sorry. And then he had 2 strikes on Jimenez, and I think missed right down the middle for the base hit that ends up chasing him. So it still comes down to execution. Again, he's got an arsenal that'll allow him to do that. Just comes down to executing in those times.
Was Cabrera punting on his own after the first pitch of that at-bat?
We'll never know.
Good thing he turned on it.
Huh?
Good thing he swung on it.
Yes.
What was the explanation you got on the doubled off Soto at first?
I got you can't come out here. I wasn't challenging the replay. He was clearly out. I was just asking what he had on a blocking of the bag. And he said he wasn't blocking the bag, to which I smiled and walked politely away.
Are you allowed to get an explanation on replay decisions?
I don't think so. I wasn't asking on the replay decisions. You're not supposed to go out on replay decisions. I think you can get some clarification sometimes. So, yeah, I mean, that felt like a blocking of the bag to me. I mean, literally blocked them. So
there's still some gray area in terms of the
yeah, and this is new for them, and there is gray area because there are times when you have the ball in your hand and then you can block the bag. That to me didn't appear to be the case, but yeah.
Is that when you would contact the league to try to get clarification on?
Yeah, I tend to contact Mike a lot, so he's very good at giving me explanations, which I am very appreciative of.
The play with Glaber at second, is that a situation where he needs to take just a little more time or eat that throw?
I don't feel like he rushed or anything, and he had a clear path to it. You just got to throw it, make the throw. I mean, he didn't, to me, he didn't seem in too much of a hurry. You just got to make a good throw. I mean, that's simple as that.
Clay has 5 for 6 saves, I think, or 6 for 7. But he's walked a tightrope in quite a few of those. Anything that you're seeing from him, or it's
no? I feel like
he's getting the job done, and it's
yeah. I think he's throwing the ball well. There was one where he got kind of nickeled and dimed to get in a situation, still was able to get out of it a couple times ago. I thought again he threw the ball well today. Credit Laureano, not easy to do to get the ball in the air like that with authority right on right with Clay. I put a good swing on that ball, and the April in Cleveland helped us out a little bit there, I think. So, but overall, I think Clay's throwing the ball really well.
Did you see the called 3rd strike on Florial?
I did not. We get one?
Maybe.
We deserved it.